On my dudes, this is Math Time with Mr. G, and today we're going to talk about combinations. So before we get into combinations, we're going to first talk about this word factorial. Factorial looks something like 4 exclamation point. One exclamation point means is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So I get 12 times 2 or 24. So the factorial of 4 is 24. So now let's talk about this word permutation. Permutation means I want you to organize A, B, C. So A, B, C. And then organize it again, A, C, B. Organize it again. So now it's going to be B, C, A. Organize it again. So it's going to be B, A, C. Organize again, so C, A, B. Organize it again, so C, B, A. So those are all the permutations. It's all the ways I could organize this. If I add more letters, it's going to then continue this process. So permutation, we can then make it a little bit more simple and say 3 factorial, or 3 times 2 times 1, or 6 ways we could have written this. So then when we have A through E, we can say 5 ways factorial to organize A through E, because there's 5 letters there. A combination says that we care about how many different ways we organize it, but we don't necessarily care about the exact order. So we get A's in front, we get that B's in front, we get that C's in front, and then the back doesn't really matter. Permutation means we care about the exact order that they're lined up. So there's this crazy equation of NPR is equal to n factorial over n minus r factorial. But let's talk about it and break it down. So there's a horse race. There are 10 horses running, and we want to know the top 3 finishers. So there are 10 total horses, the permutation, and we want to know the 3 top finishes. So n is going to be 10 factorial over 10 minus the top 3 finishers factorial. So this means 10 times 9 times 8 times 7, and I should keep going until I get down to 1. But if we go down here, it's going to be 7 factorial. So if I keep going, I say 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 factorial means keep going. 7 says keep going, but I have 7 factorial on top and bottom, so I can cross those out. And I just do 10 times 9 times 8, or 720. So with 10 horses, and we only care about the top 3 finishers, there's 720 ways that they could finish first, second, and third. So now we're at a restaurant, and we get to choose 2 side dishes out of the 8. And we don't care which order the 2 sides come in. We just care about the 2 sides. What we're going to say is that there are 8 total sides, combination, and we want 2 of them. So 8 total sides over 8 of the 2. And then we don't care about the order, so we're going to say 2 again, factorial. So that means 8 times 7 times 6 factorial. I should keep going, but on the bottom, I have 8 minus 2, which is 6 factorial times 2 factorial. The factorials cross off, and then I have 8 times 7, which is 56, over 2 factorial, which is 2 times 1, or 2. So I have 56 over 2, or I have 28 different combinations of the 2 dishes that I could get of the 8. All right, other than that, be kind to one another, ask lots of questions, and think deeply.